We went 2-on-1 on Friday with Zach Katoa to find out how he feels about being potentially one of the guys and his teammates saying nice things about him. Here we go, BYU Football All Access. Zach, officially welcome to BYU Sports Nation. The moving pictures are all on you. Don't get nervous, but great to have you with us.
Thank you. It's good to be here. Appreciate it.
Fred Warner said last year, early when you got back from your mission and were practicing with the practice squad at BYU, that he thought you needed to be on the field. And he approached the coach and said, can that guy be the BYU running back? Why do you feel like you were able to transition back so quickly from your mission?
To be honest, I don't know if I believed that, honestly, at that time. But I think it was just because it was like no pressure. My mission also helped me just to have a good mindset, have a good perspective, and so I was just able to come out and have fun, and I think that's why I did well, because I was just playing loose and having fun.
Well, you certainly are catching everybody's eye, because everybody we talk to talks about how impressed they are with you. What has this season so far been like for you?
It's been really eye-opening, I guess. It's been a lot of fun just working and seeing like where I match up, and being surrounded by a lot of like hard workers and great teammates around me makes it easier to play at a high level, to try to do my best for them as well.
How would you describe yourself as a player to somebody that's never seen you on a football field?
I think that, like, especially as a running back, I try to be balanced, try not to have there be a play that I can't run, just try to be reliable. I think that, yeah, just willing to work and do what I can.
Does it help for you as somebody that's trying to get more playing time and catch the eye of the coaches that there is a new offensive staff that has pretty much told everybody you guys are all on a level playing field and everybody's going to get a chance to earn it?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's helped everybody on the offense, just for the people who were starting to step up their game, to know that their position's not on lock, and then those guys who are coming up to see that it's a clear field, anybody can go get the job. So it's been nice.
You have an interesting story of how you got to BYU. You have ties to Kalani at Oregon State. So walk us through the timeline of your senior year in high school to now after your mission and are at BYU.
For sure. So Kalani's always been there from the beginning of the recruiting process in high school, and he's always been super honest with me, always appreciated like who he was as a coach. And then when he went to Oregon State, he offered me a scholarship. I went to see Corvallis, and I loved it out there. And then so that's where I was going to go. And then I heard on my mission there was a senior couple who would keep me in the loop. And so he told me about Kalani coming to BYU, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. And I just saw the little hope to come to BYU, stay around my hometown, and then it worked out.
You had an insider senior missionary couple slipping you notes and tidbits about BYU football.
So did you grow up a BYU fan? Was this the team that you rooted for growing up?
No, I was born in Texas, so I was a big Longhorns fan growing up, and so I didn't really care too much about BYU football, I guess. But
well, and then you saw Taysom Hill jump over Texas,
I did
right?
see that. I was in my Longhorns gear, and I slowly had to just remove it so before I caught too much attention. But yeah.
So what is it, besides obviously the connection to Kalani, what was it about BYU that you said this would be a really good place for me to end up?
Absolutely. One, being around my family, my family's so important to me. Being able to drive 20 minutes down the road, see them whenever I can is amazing. Not a lot of guys have that, that privilege. And then just to be able to continue to develop my faith here, being, church school was another huge blessing, just to be in a good environment.
What do you think of the new offense? And I know you can't say a ton about what BYU is going to do specifically, and again, it's all gamesmanship and a mystery. But how do you feel about the effectiveness and the style of the new offense?
I'm super excited. It's fast-paced. Little things really matter, and so we're really trying just to be disciplined, and I think that those things alone will set us apart from a lot of teams.
During the spring, we've talked a lot about position rooms and how the quarterback position is doing in that room. How's that room look? What's the running back room like?
I feel like it's a good unity in there. It's not like we're trying to push each other aside. We're trying to help each other to get better. We understand the best man will play. And so, when I see Squally make a good play, when I see Kavika, whoever it is, I'm excited for him. And then we just hope to play at that standard as well.
What about Coach Stewart? I mean, it's not like he's that much older, it seems, than you guys. He looks like he could fit right into that group.
He's awesome. He's all business. He's coached us up. He's cared about us, not only in football, but just all aspects of our lives. He's really taken care of us.
What does going through a 4-9 season do for a team mentality and for you as an individual?
Right. I think there's just lots to prove, you know. Just have a chip on your shoulder when you're working out. I think right after the season ended, we started those workouts, and from there on, it's been just there's been a fire in everybody. And I've seen it from there.
What have you seen from the quarterbacks? That's, you know, everybody wants to know about BYU quarterback situation. You're around these guys. You see how they work. What has stood out to you about them?
For sure, they're hard workers. That's what I see. When I see them, wherever they are, weight room or anything, they're all working hard. And just like I said, it's helping everybody to play at a higher level because they're all keeping each other to a high standard.
You told us that your middle name is Lopini, and it means Robin, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you are the Robin Hood of BYU football, how does that translate to stealing from the poor, or sorry, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor?
Man, I got to think about that one. I don't know. I guess just stealing some gear and giving it to kids. Like, you know, I don't know.
So no, we said though that, and Coach Sitake mentioned this. He doesn't call you Zach. He calls you Lopini. Yeah. So does everybody know that when he says that he's talking about you?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I go by. Like at home, they call me Beanie for short for Lopini. But that's my name. Yeah. So that's what I usually respond to anyway. So. It's not like a big change for me.
Okay, best part of your game. What do you do best?
Shoot, I don't know. When I'm in the film room, I don't see a lot that I do great because you see little details, but I don't know. I think I just try to play hard, no matter what the play is, no matter if I'm like on a fake or pass blocking. I just want to play all out, just play every play like I'm an important piece of that play.
Certainly it's very early, but what makes you most excited about the potential of this offense and this team?
I think the balance that we have is really exciting. We can take shots down the field. We can punch it, you know, and move the line of scrimmage with our own line, and the running backs can hit the holes hard. So I think it's pretty dangerous what we can do with our balance.
Zach, it's been great to talk to you, man.
Appreciate it.
Or we should call you Beanie or
Beanie, yes.
Beanie.
Are we allowed to call you that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Robin Hood
For sure.
in the house, man. Thanks, Zach.
Appreciate it. Thank you.